I'm Dr. Maryam Mallick, and I'm working as technical advisor for medical rehabilitation for WHO for past almost 10 years now. And my role is here to provide rehabilitation services to the polio victims, the children who are affected by disability, the physical disability due to polio. And this project was launched in Pakistan by WHO in collaboration with Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. And it is being implemented across Pakistan, where we are providing rehab services to almost all the cases which are getting affected by polio. This project, it is a unique combination of home-based and institution-based rehabilitation, where we are providing all kind of rehabilitation services at the doorstep of every child who's being affected by polio. And also it is not the and I would like to share many experiences which we have, like while providing these services, especially in some areas. The fathers, they don't want their daughters to be assessed or to be given medical rehabilitation services. They don't want them to be enrolled in schools for normal education, inclusive education rather. And mostly they would prefer the daughter to go to a religious institution and to get the religious education instead of going to the school and then getting the education. So these kind of a things, these are the challenges which we face normally. They don't want their daughters to be assessed by the male doctors or male orthotic and prosthetic technicians. So these kind, and then there's straight away refusals, that no, we don't want our daughter to be seen by somebody or to touch with somebody. So we also have to cater for these cultural, especially, the thing which is coming from very conservative families. So cultural norms we have to cater for, and this what we do is, like, that we don't involve any male health professional, rather females are then involved, and then we provide services. And also another component is that it is not that only we are giving the medical rehabilitation services, but these children, they're also being provided educational services, and which is very important for them to become a productive member of the society. And I would say that this program or this initiative, it also exhibits the reflection of a commitment to these children, that we have not forgotten them and they have not been left alone. And this program is highly sensitive of, or I would say, plight of every child who is suffering from polio-related disabilities. And for me, I think another most important component of this initiative is that it has also added a lot of credibility to this polio eradication initiative, because normally these children and their parents, they are now goodwill ambassador of polio eradication initiative in the targeted communities, and they are actually working for us, and especially in those areas, the tribal areas, where there were a lot of refusals. People were not giving drops to the polio child because of many of the misconceptions. These parents now, they are working for us, and working that, especially for the importance, that how important it is to give these drops to their children, and how the child can be prevented from a lifelong disability. So and then also, like, I would say, like, the plight of these children, and also millions of other children, the women with disabilities, the girl with disabilities, who are mostly unseen, they are unheard, uncounted. They are the most marginalized, underprivileged, disadvantaged segment of the society. So it is a wake-up call for all of us to do something for them also. So this documentary has, I think, has brought a lot of visibility to how important the rehabilitation services are. In Pakistan, we do not have a very well established medical rehabilitation specialty, and people generally they don't have any clue that how benefit it can be, if we provide rehab services to a child. So this documentary, and especially the father, I can never forget the agony and the distress which he was undergoing through while we were filming the child, because he was initially not aware of this thing, that it is going to be a lifelong disability. And it was like, in his mind that maybe, yeah, it is something temporary, and after some treatment, the child will be able to walk again. So this is also important for us to be honest with the parent. We cannot give him false hopes. So this is what I try to tell him, that this child, that your child is, the disability of your child is lifelong disability, and nothing can cure it. But of course, we can improve the quality of the life of the child by giving him orthotic devices, by enrolling the child into the school. So just to give that assurance to him that the child is not left alone. So we are there, and we will be there for the child, so that he should be mainstreamed into the society as a productive and useful member. So that agony of the father, and especially because what he told us was that the mother took the child to her sister's house, and that's how he missed the polio drops, and that was the reason the child suffered from disability. So that kind of a remorse, which was like, very much visible on his face, of not giving the polio drops, and then blaming himself and the mother that we are responsible for the disability. If the child would have not gone to his aunt's place, so maybe he would have taken the drops, and he would have not been now suffering from his disability. So you can see that agony and anguish and distress on that father's, and he cried many a times during the filming of the documentary. And that was something which was coming from his heart. And then when we provided the child with those orthotic devices, and when the child took few steps, and the happiness on the father's face, and a ray of hope which we could see, that, and he was asking, so now he would start walking now. He will go to school. I said, yes, he is walking now. He will walk, and he will go to school, and he will have education like many other normal children. And we'll be there for you. We'll be there for you to support all kind of educational and medical needs. And we are really grateful to Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. It's a huge support, I think, for these children with polio-related disabilities. And because initially we were doing it only in one province of Pakistan, but with their support now, it is across Pakistan. So it is all over the country that we are providing these kind of services to these children. So I think it is a huge support, and Pakistan is the only country. There is no other any country which are providing such kind of services, and it is because of the support which we got from Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation that we've been able to give these kind of services to these children. And I would also request one thing, that if there are many other disabilities. All kinds of visually impaired, hearing impaired, speech impairments, mentally challenged, and women with disability. The most, they are like doubled marginalized and double affected. One that they are being a female, the kind of issues they face in a developing country, and then other women with disability has a lot of issues, which they have to. We talk about accessibility, we talk about inclusion. So, and it's like issues and problems for them everywhere. So if Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation can also escalate their support for other kind of disabilities also, so that would be like, for them, it is going to be a big thing. And for this documentary, I think Tom Roberts and his team has done it. It is an outstanding effort for presenting an honest and moving account of polio situation in my country, and how critical it is to fight this war till the very end.